Gathering opinions and seeking validation from people who are not even in your lane. Make it make sense. Gathering opinion and seeking validation from other people who are not even in your lane. Just because they can't see it, bro. You're listening to them. Please stop listening to them. Please, 85% of your success comes from not listening to the opinion of other people, and go after your dreams anyway, and pursue anyway. Go in ghost mode and lock in on your goals anyway. Believe in that dream anyway. Have faith in you anyway. Have faith in your dreams and your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. That construction site that you have in your head, it can happen. But you have to believe that it can happen. Disregard what anybody else think. You have to know within yourself and build up that confidence and courage and walk it out and do the work to get there, to get there, to get there, to get there. I'm going to give y'all one secret ingredient when it comes to obtaining success. When it comes to the things that you're pursuing, I'm going to share with you guys one secret ingredient where 85% of your success can come from. 85% of your success comes from ignoring. 85% of your success comes from having the ability to ignore. Ignore what people think. Ignoring other people's opinions of what it is that you want for yourself. The position that you want to be in when it comes to your goals. Where you see yourself 6 months from now. Where you see yourself 1 year from now. Where you see yourself 5 years from now. It's going to take 85% of you ignoring what other people think in order for you to get there and be fulfilled with what it is that you see for your life. Reality is, that's one of the reasons why I don't like to share my ideas with people when it comes to what it is that I'm constructing, when it comes to my goals, because we have to get to a place where we realize that other people have their own version of what they think success means for you. Other people like to weigh in on what they think success means for you. In your mind, you may want to be a successful entrepreneur. In the next person's mind, they see you climbing up that corporate ladder. In your mind, you see yourself successfully owning a franchise or businesses or starting up your own business. In the next person's mind, they're thinking, why bother? Why take the risk? Why do that? And then they go on and give advice based off of their lack of belief in what it is that you want to do because of their lack of belief within themselves in the regards of something that they don't feel they can accomplish. But you absolutely can accomplish what it is that you want to do if you stop listening to 85% of the advice that's given to you from other people. 85% of your success can come from just basically ignoring what other people think about you. 85% of your success can come from locking in, listening to your intuition, listening to God, listening to your dreams, inspiring you to create, listening to your dreams, inspiring you to make those dreams come into fruition at some point in your life. But you got to block out the noise. It's important that you take time out to invest in the things that you want to do. Research it, build it, create it, fail, fumble, make mistakes, try all over again. Write out your plan, write out your vision, and if that plan failed, ball up the paper, take notes from the things that did win when it came to your previous plan versus the things that didn't win. Ball up the paper, throw it away, take notes again. Take as many notes as necessary. It don't matter how long it's going to take. You have to believe in oneself, believe in yourself that no matter what, your opinion, their opinion did not matter. Your belief in yourself should be the only thing that matters, no matter how many times it takes, no matter how many times you screw up, no matter how many times you fall or fail. Your belief in yourself is all that you need, bro. Your vision is there for a reason. These individuals who you may seek validation for or may give their opinion, they don't see the construction site going on in your head. They don't see what it is that you're building. They don't see those franchises. They don't see the vision that you have because God didn't give them the vision. He gave you the vision, which is why 85% of your success is going to come from you ignoring the opinions of others. 85% of your success is going to come from, instead of seeking advice from others who haven't done anything that you've done, nowhere near close, never picked up a camera, never been on YouTube, yet trying to give you YouTube advice. They've never started their own business, yet trying to tell you not to start a business or try to give you advice when it comes to starting up a business, and they've never accomplished anything for themselves. They've never accomplished anything for themselves, yet trying to give you advice on how to go about starting up a business. They never accomplish anything for themselves, yet they try to deter you when it comes to the vision that you have in your head. The God-given vision and ability that you have to make that dream come to life. The next person has no clue on how big your vision is. And you can block your blessing. You can actually block your blessing by listening to other people, bro. You can actually block your blessing by listening to someone else. Someone else could try to cause you to redirect your path and tell you to do this. Again, climb up that corporate ladder. Don't start that business. Don't take that leap of faith and quit your job. Don't take that risk. Stick with that secure spot, that secure position that you have. Get a regular job. In other words, disregard the vision that you have for yourself. In other words, disregard that big dream that you have for yourself. In other words, disregard what you want and the intentions and the plans that you have for yourself, for your life, the creative space that you want to be in, that you need to be in order to be fulfilled, in order to live a legacy and leave a legacy for your next generation, bro, and for generations to come, in order to inspire lives, in order to change lives, in order to influence other people that they could also live their vision as well. These individuals are who you absolutely want to ignore, who you do not want to seek counsel from or get advice from. I'm not saying getting advice is a bad thing. Reality is, that's how we get better. We don't know it all by ourselves. We don't know it all on our own. Sometimes certain things that you want to accomplish, you can't do it all on your own. And it's been other people who have proven to succeed, who are already successful, who have seen the height of success, in which you can get mentorship from, in which you can get advice from. But you know what? Even when it comes to that, you chew the meat and you spit out the bones, even when it comes to seeking advice. But for the most part, you don't really need to listen to the average person who tries to tell you what they think your life should be, the position that they feel you should be in this one life that we have, bro. Do not allow anybody to discourage you from what it is that you want to do. Don't give them a chance. Don't give them a chance, bro. You know, and you can't stop people from talking, but you don't have to listen. You can't stop people from thinking what they want to think, but you ain't got to pay attention. 85% of your success comes from ignoring what other people think, ignoring even your own voices in your head of discouragement, if that ever occurs, and encouraging yourself to build up the courage to keep walking, bro. Take the necessary steps to get you closer to your goals, bro. 85% of your success comes from ignoring. Why is that? Reason being is because if you drown out the noise, tune out the noise, disregard the opinions, disregard all of the above, now you have so much more time that you can dedicate and commit to walking out your goals, bro. Now you have so much time that you can focus and lock in on figuring out how to become successful and succeed at whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Now you have so much more confidence in moving forward. Now you've put yourself in a position where you can focus and you can learn. Other people's opinion is just like this camera. You feel me? It's just like this camera. As you can see, this right here is in focus. I'm out of focus. This right here is a representation of that's exactly what you do, bro. Every single time you're listening to other people's advice that does not align with your goals, you become out of focus. And their opinions is what locks in and becomes focused. You become out of focus when the next person's opinion becomes the focus. You become out of focus when the next person's thoughts and lack of belief becomes the focus. Your dream fades. Their opinions become the focus. You fade. Your ideas fade. Your ability to create fade. Because the thing that you're now locked in is the 85% of the success that you could have had, but now don't have, for the simple fact that you're paying attention to the wrong things. You're focusing and locking in on the wrong things. You're not locked in on your goals. You're not locked in on your vision. You're not locked in on your beliefs. You're not locked in on your ability to sit down, bro, and create. You're not locked in on you. You're locked in on their opinions. You're locked in on everything else. Therefore, 85% of your success will come when you ditch all of that and you become the focus. Your dreams become the focus. Your ideas become the focus. When you drown out the noise, when you tune them out and you lock in on you. When you ignore everything else and you focus on what it is that you're going after, that's where success starts. That's when you're on your road to breeding success. That's when you're on your journey and you get one step closer to seeing your dreams come to life, bro. That's when you become one step closer, 85% closer, bro, to your dreams coming to life. And it starts by ignoring what other people think, ignoring the haters, ignoring the voices, ignoring the opinions from people who have not accomplished a damn thing in their life, opinions from people who have never done anything regarding the lane that you're in, the lane that you're in pursuit of. Imagine I'm trying to become a successful YouTuber, successful content creator, successful motivational speaker, whatever it is, successful author. But then I go to an IT specialist and seek advice from them. So imagine me getting advice from someone who specializes in something else and has never done anything that I've done, bro. And that's what it is. Gathering opinions and seeking validation from people who are not even in your lane. Make it make sense. Gathering opinion and seeking validation from other people who are not even in your lane. Just because they can't see it, bro. You're listening to them. Please stop listening to them. Please, 85% of your success comes from not listening to the opinion of other people. And go after your dreams anyway. And pursue anyway. Go in ghost mode and lock in on your goals anyway. Believe in that dream anyway. Have faith in you anyway. Have faith in your dreams and your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. That construction site that you have in your head, it can happen. But you have to believe that it can happen. Disregard what anybody else think. You have to know within yourself and build up that confidence and courage and walk it out and do the work to get there. And that's really what it is doing the work. That's really what it is, man. It's dropping everything and just doing the work, bro. Dropping every opinion and just doing the work. Dropping every thought of you and doing the work, bro. Dropping anybody's lack of belief in you. Dropping anybody's horrible advice for you, bro. Dropping all of that and just getting right to work. Putting your head down and moving forward. Putting your head down, ignoring what anybody is thinking. I don't see what's going on to my left and I don't see what's going on to my right because my head is down in my books, writing out my vision, constructing my vision and moving forward. I don't have time to listen to anybody's opinion. There's purpose that I'm going after. I don't have time to listen to anybody's opinion. God already gave me the give and go. God is my quarterback. I'm in the backfield. I see the vision. Just like a running back, bro. God is my quarterback. I am the running back in the backfield. I'm focused on what I need to do to get to the end zone, bro. I'm focused on maneuvering from anything that is there to decept me from getting to where I need to get. I'm in the backfield. I'm locked in and I'm trying to figure out what moves that I need to make to keep my feet moving forward. God drew up the play. I'm in the backfield and I'm looking. My vision is sharp, trying to figure out what moves I need to make. What cuts do I need to make? How do I get to the end zone and score? How do I get to the end goal? Where this dream that I have in my head is now manifested. That's what you should be locked in on. That's what you should be focused on. 85% of your success comes from ignoring everything, weeding out all of the opinions, the hippie voices, ignoring all that doesn't matter, bro, and just go. And just go do the work. The work works. Look for that video. The work works. The work actually worked. Look for that video. I'll be doing that one real soon. But yeah, just do the work, bro. That's really all you need to do is just do the work. You're going to surprise yourself. You can get so much further ahead if you just put the work in, bro. Just dial in. Spend your time not worrying. Spend your time not wondering. Spend your time not wishing. Spend your time not worrying about someone else's opinion and evaluation of you and your life and the things that you're doing. Spend your time not worrying about people laughing at you when you fall or laughing at you going after your goals. Spend your time doing the work. Spend your time doing it. I'm going to save that, bro. I'm going to cook in that video. But that's really all you need to do. Again, 85% of your success, bro, comes from ignoring the hell out of what anybody got to think about you when it comes to you going after what's best for you. Let me draw this out in layman's terms. When you don't ignore other people's opinions, other people's thoughts and perceptions of you, other people's ideas of you, your ceiling is here. Your ceiling is here, bro. When you start to take the advice from other people, especially if the advice is not in alignment with what it is that you want to do with your purpose, your ceiling lowers. Your ceiling lowers when you start focusing on what other people think. Your ceiling lowers when you start focusing on what other people's opinions and thoughts of where you should be at in life, your position in life. Your ceiling lowers. Again, your ceiling is here when you're listening, but your ceiling lowers when you start to take advice from other people in which their opinion doesn't align with your purpose. But you know what? The moment that you stop listening to 85% of anybody's opinion, no ceilings. No ceilings. Everything that you have up here, bro, all of your goals, your big vision, it can happen if you remove all the ceilings, bro. And that's the opinions. If you remove all the ceilings, and that's the lack of belief. If you remove all the ceilings, and that's listening to people and taking advice of people that have never done anything, bro, anything near what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Nowhere near. Put yourself in the right position. Ignore what other people think, and you're 85% closer to accomplishing your goals and your dreams, your wildest dreams, your big dreams, all right? If you guys appreciated the video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you appreciate content like this or want more content like this from me, make sure you guys turn on your post bell notification on. That way you guys will not miss none of my videos. We drop content like this all the time. And if you guys have any specific videos, any titles or ideas that you guys want me to talk about, any subjects, come through in the comments or send me an email. Everything is in the link in the description, and I will take it into consideration. Anything that's interesting, I will go ahead and make sure I produce a video for you guys. But anyway, that will conclude today's video. I appreciate all the love and support that we get here on the channel. My day ones, my in-betweens, and my as of nows. I appreciate all you guys, and also my future supporters. I appreciate y'all. As always, do what brings life to you, and it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know. Rain, sleet, or snow, the goal is to #grow. Peace and blessings. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. One love, strength.